right, let's get it started. What's up, everybody? I'm here with my friend Cameron. We're gonna do a little interview for you today. Well, Cameron, what's your full name?
Cameron Odell Lewis Park. I have two middle names.
That's you. That's I like that. See, that's unique, man. I like that's awesome, dude. So, your parents. What are your parents' names? You want to go the full name, just like the first name.
Kim and Jason.
Hey. So what was your childhood like when you were growing up, brother?
I'll put this like that was a troublemaker.
Hey, most
I
of us
caused
are.
too much problem. I was always sitting there trying to be the rebellious kid,
Right.
sitting there. All right, I love sports. I love playing soccer, but also like piss off my mom, piss off my dad, sneak out the house at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, on school nights. You know,
Right.
typical teenager things.
I hear you. I hear you. Let's keep the cussing down a little bit. It's on YouTube, bro. But no, I hear you, bro. That's good.
Yeah.
So,
No, I was trying to be a rebellious kid. That was
absolutely.
me.
Hey, but you're here today, so obviously you made it through all the chaos and crazy.
By the skin of my teeth.
Hey, it doesn't matter, man. You still made it. But so, bro, what was like? Do you remember anything about preschool? Preschool? Do you remember that?
The only thing I remember about preschool was I was a shy kid. I didn't really want to speak to anybody. I never even really spoke at all because I was super shy. But I was very talkative around my family. So my parents had to wait until I started playing by myself in preschool because this is the only thing I remember. Sitting there playing on one of the little slides because I went to a Christian preschool at a church, and they had like one of those slides inside that it's supposed to be outside or whatever, and you climb up on it. And I'm playing on that, having fun because it looked like a pirate ship because it had
Fantastic.
the little I'm drawing a blank, the little wheel
I know what you're talking
thing.
about. I can't think of the
So
name of it, but I know
yeah,
what you're talking
so
about. To control the
anywho,
ship.
so then as soon as I'm occupied, they run out the door because I would not leave them at all, or I would just sit there and turn around and look at them every like couple seconds to make sure they were still there.
Yeah.
So they waited until I was occupied and I wasn't turning around, and then they darted out the preschool. They said bye.
Right? It's like, hey, see you later. So,
Yeah.
what was elementary school like for you, man? Do you remember a lot about elementary?
It was hard in the beginning because, like I said, I was shy. I didn't want to be there. Then after I got per se situated and made friends, it was easier. But also, I never liked doing schoolwork. I hated English class, everything, because I have learning disabilities. I have dyslexia, so it's a little bit harder for me than other people to read or whatever. So it was a whole lot harder, and I just never liked school. But my favorite time in school in elementary was PE. I loved it. I loved history, but I hated every other curricular activity, core class, or whatever you want to call it.
I got you.
I hated every single last one of them.
Hey, what? Hey, I hear you, man. I'm the same way, dude. I used to love PE, but I hate all of the classes back in the day.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. Let's jump into middle school, man. What was your middle school experience like?
Um, Middle school per se for me was me moving in with the elementary school, trying to play soccer and doing sports that way, and also still trying to learn with my disability. And it was very hard, like I said. I have it easy until I would say like high school
Mm,
because per se they pushed me along so far up until I think it was like the ninth or the 10th grade. I was reading on a third grade reading level.
hey, go on, brother.
They didn't do anything. My mom constantly brought it up. My mom sat there and constantly, well, he's having trouble with this. Y'all are not listening to me. Blah blah. This and this. He needs help, and y'all are sitting there just pushing him through until they finally tested me, and then I got a 504 plan in high school. But I was reading on a third grade level all the way up until I think ninth or 10th grade
Hey, go
because
on,
they
brother.
just kept on pushing me through.
That is the problem with school system,
But
man.
after I got out of high school, like my senior year, I was reading on a 12th grade level because I had a personal tutor and everything else afterwards.
Hey, there
But
you go. You
it
played
was
caught up real
super. It was
quick.
super. Well, yeah, but it was super hard. In middle school, I just mainly tried my best to keep above a 2.0 GPA so I could play soccer. Now there was certain one point in time where there was a semester where I got under 2.0, but their leniency is okay. You can still play on the team only if you get a 2.5 next semester. So even with me having a 1.8, they were still letting me per se have a chance of okay, you if you don't get it next semester, you're automatically off the team. Well, I think it was because that year I scored 40 goals, and they technically classified me as an all star because I had 4 goals every game.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
they didn't want me to get in trouble, or they
Right,
didn't want
right.
to lose me on the team
Kind
because
of
they
need
really
that.
thought we could win something.
Right, right. That's awesome. Means you excelled at soccer, man. It sounds like.
Well, yeah, and then I tried my dangest in high school, and I honestly think I'd have a real shot at going to a college and having a soccer um, sponsorship
Hmm.
or
Yeah,
whatever
I
they
know what you're
call it
talking
like
about.
that. Only if the high school coaches did not play favorites my freshman year, my junior year, and my senior year, because I opted out my sophomore year because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to play sophomore year if they're constantly playing favorites. Like they constantly preached go hard in practice like you would do in a game.
Hmm.
So then I go hard in practice and I blatantly like just bulldoze the kid because he's sitting there trying to do stuff, and him and his friends would constantly like bully me and call me Ginger. He's like, call me Ginger one more time, see what the heck happens. So I blatantly didn't go for the ball at all. I literally launched him into the bleachers as hard as I could, and then the coach gets mad. I said, first of all, your exact words were go hard in practice like you would in the game.
Yeah.
I said, that's not my fault. I said that's your brother and he's a little baby.
Right.
I said, I'm not doing this bull crap. So he constantly sat there and went out of his way to make sure I didn't play. But I had one friend who was the starter, and he literally deliberately said, I need a break like one midway through one of the games. And he sat there and said, "All right, somebody, go up." And he didn't say my name. So then, literally, my teammate walked over to the bench, like over before they even did any subbing. He said, "No, I will stay in this game unless you put Cameron in. Cameron's the only one who's subbing me out, or else I'm gonna hit you." He literally threatened to hit the
That's
coach so
fantastic,
I could
though.
get subbed in.
Hey, hey, do what you gotta do.
So I got subbed in, and then afterwards I scored a goal on it, and then he subbed out, and then before he subbed me back out, because I played for like 20, 30 minutes, and before he subbed me back out, he literally said to the coach, "Cameron's the only one subbing me out. Do not throw anybody else out over here."
Hmm.
So he was the only one who was sticking his neck out for me constantly because he was PO'd because even though it was my junior year and my senior year, they were constantly throwing freshmen in there to get them playing time. I'm like, okay, how does that fair to me whenever I'm better than the freshmen, the sophomores, and half of the seniors that are on the field?
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
just don't get it.
That's crazy,
I said
man.
everybody has to have equal playing time. This isn't like we're playing pro freaking soccer where every player plays 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I said, come on.
That's awesome, bro. But so, favorite job, worst job.
Favorite job, I would have to say it was working at Target with you in P Fresh because it was always fun. Now here's the worst job. It also is Target whenever you left because literally they constantly like Jeff and P Fresh. He constantly tried pulling. Oh, this is corporate policy. Blah blah blah. I said, Jeff, you cannot tell me that I have a restriction on how many times I can use the bathroom in a day. I said,
Right.
if I got explosive diarrhea and I go 15 times in a day, there's no thing in the policy of the book that tells me I got to go 4 times. I said, if
Yeah.
I got to go, I got to go. And um, then there was another one where my grandma was in the hospital, so I literally asked, and the store manager said it was okay for me to have my phone on me, and plus I forgot to charge it that night, so I had to charge it on me. It was barely sticking out of my pocket, yay
Yeah.
I said my grandmother's in the hospital, so and then there was another instance where they were like, you know how a lot of those P fresh pilots, because you've worked them before,
Yep.
they take at least some of them take 2 hours to do
Yeah,
by
they do.
yourself. So Amy walks over there. She sits there and says, "Oh, I want this done in 45 minutes." And I sit there and tell her, I said, "It will get done whenever it gets done." And she turns around, looks at me, and she's like, "What did you say?" And I said, "Did I stutter? It will get done whenever it gets done." I said, "Do you want to talk to people like dog crap?" I said, "I will talk to you like dog crap."
Yeah.
I said, "You made two soft line girls go home and cry yesterday because they didn't fold up a t-shirt correctly." I said, "That is bull crap."
Yes.
I said, "You can write me up. I don't care." I said, "Until you have some respect for other people, I will treat you with nothing but no respect." I
Yeah.
said, "That's not how you have proper work ethic or treat your employee."
Yeah.
I said, "I really don't care."
No, absolutely
And
not.
then shortly after that, I got a job at Lowe's, and then I quit there.
Hey,
But
you got
damn,
free. You broke free, bruh. So did I. All right. What are some of your hobbies, man?
my hobbies is sports. I love watching basketball, football, everything.
Let's go with your favorite teams for each of the sports that you follow, bro. Who are they?
Okay, so in NBA, it's Miami Heat. In NFL, it's the New England Patriots. In baseball, it's the Washington Nationals. In NHL, it is the Pittsburgh Penguins. In college basketball, it's the Arkansas Razorbacks. In college football, it would have to be because they've won me money in the past on DraftKings. Because I also bet on Kansas Jayhawks. They've won me a lot of money.
Hey, there you
Okay.
go.
Um, in soccer, Manchester United, Manchester City. Um, trying to think what that one other sport is. Shoot, I can't think of it right
That's
now. Oh, it's technically classified as a sport. UFC.
oh,
Israel Adesanya.
hey, there we go.
He's a middleweight fighter. He's from New Zealand.
Nice, nice. You can't go wrong with the UFC. All right. So,
No,
any love or significant other going on right now?
no,
My man Cameron is single. For all the ladies watching the video. Here. So, what about kids, man?
I have one kid.
Mm-hmm.
Love him to death. His name's Elijah. He's about to be 2 in November. I wouldn't change it for the world. Love the little booger. He's a daddy's boy.
There you go.
His favorite animal is a pig. So he loves sitting there walking around. Pig, pig, and holding up his little pig that I got him. Um, he loves some lady on YouTube right now. Her name's Miss Rachel. Um, she has like 3.5 or 3 point something million followers on YouTube.
There you go. She
She
getting
makes
it
like
in.
she makes 300K apparently from each video she posts.
That's crazy.
And she literally just talks to the younger generation. And literally, like, there's one video I cannot help but laugh every time. She's like, "What does the cow say?" And then she goes, "Moo," and it zooms in on her lips, and she goes, "Moo."
I show them how to pronounce and use their mouth. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I just can't help but laugh, even if I'm watching it with my son, and he just turns and looks at me like this every time.
That's awesome.
Uh,
So, what's your current job?
Lowe's, I am a sales specialist. I sell doors and windows.
E.
And the reason why I took the job is because I wanted to be home a lot more with my son. Because my previous one was I was mixing paint. I was there constantly till 11 o'clock every night. And I was like, yeah, I'm not getting home until almost midnight, going to bed. And after taking a shower and eating dinner till almost 1 o'clock. And now this new one entitled I don't have to be there until almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I get off at if I have to close at 9 o'clock, so I'm career stuff here and there.
I hear you, bro. What's your dream job, if you can? Go ahead.
My dream job would have to be sports analyst or calling sports. I love sports, and I'm a sports fanatic. I can sit there and rack off statistics and stats just like bam, 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 bam. And I can tell you whether a team, even though they're favored by this many, I guarantee you this team's going to cover the spread because they've always had their number, even regardless of whatever record they've had in the past and who their quarterback is. And let's say this team's undefeated, this team, blah, blah, this. Over the years, they've had this team's number, so why would you take a team by this many? And I can sit there and rack it off like this, and this. But I'd love to be a sports analyst, but there's nothing around here per se. Like the closest big one would I'd have to go to Morgantown every weekend and call it the WVU games.
I hear you, brother. So, what are your future goals?
My future goals is to have probably a desk job. Makes more than what I make at Lowe's, and that's like Monday through Friday.
Hey, there you go.
That way I have the weekend off every week because what I also want to do is whenever my son's old enough, I want to be his head coach, which I'm already going to be for soccer. So I'm going to have the games are always going to be on the weekend. So if I have the weekends off, I don't have to worry about requesting them off.
Yeah.
And then through the week, if I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, the soccer practice I can schedule like 7 and have it from 7 to about 8:30, about an hour and a half practice. Boom, boom, boom. For whatever days that work best. Not like almost every day because it's just rec league. It's not like high school or anything like that. But
yeah, I got you.
Sit there and be his head coach.
Hey, man, I when you start doing that, you gotta let me know, bro. I'll have to come down, see the game, watch my boy in action, watch you call out there, get those plays, man. Take them W's, baby. Now, what do you want to be remembered for?
What do I want to be?
What's your legacy, brother?
I want to be remembered where I don't want my son to grow up like me, per se. Like, just like every parent sits there and says, I want you to be better than what I am. So I want my son to have everything and not have to worry about anything, per se, and be what he wants to be and what he wants to do and make sure that he can do what he can do, per se. As long as he's happy, I'm happy.
That's good.
I
love that, man. That's really good.
Matters to me right now.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. It's all about your kids, man. That's what it should be about.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have any regrets in life?
Oh God.
Don't we all? Don't we all? Go ahead.
The only regret I technically have is not going to college per se. Because whenever I was getting right out of high school, I had a foundation per se, if you want to call it, that reached out to me and was going to pay for my whole entire college. Full ride, give me like $1,000-some-odd up front in cash to spend it whatever I wanted. Give me a free, like brand new at that time MacBook Air like laptop, and pay for already my books and everything else. But the thing was, it was okay. You can go to a trade school, and they were like, "Which one interests you?" The only class that was available at the time was diesel mechanics, and I literally looked into it. Why the heck would I go into diesel mechanics for 9+ months and then have to go to Kentucky for 2.5 months and be certified in the state of West Virginia?
That's kind of random that we should go to
It made no
Kentucky.
sense to me. Granted, as soon as I got out of that trade school, I'd be making 15 bare minimum, but I could make $30 as a diesel mechanic. I'm like, I'm not going to do that and basically have them force me in a direction of what my career path is versus what I want to do. Even though it's a full ride and it's basically paid for and it's completely and utterly free. So I turned that down, and my mom was mad or whatever, and I was like, sometimes college isn't for everybody. And I told her that, and I said, I don't know what to tell you. I said, I'm not going to technically try to be forced to go into a direction of a career that I don't want to do, per se. So she got mad, and she was mad about it for like, give or take, 2-3 months. So, no, she was literally heated a couple times. Like, even whenever people
rage. So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on humanity? On the future of humanity, bro? What are your thoughts?
Well, if we have our younger generation as of not my son's generation, but the generation before my son, we're screwed. I'll tell you that. Jesus Christ, they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Absolutely.
I don't understand. Like, they think they're so good. They think they know everything. They think they're the smartest generation in the world. I said, "You're so stupid." I said, I literally just said this one time to somebody. I said, "Who's our 16th president?"
What
And
they say?
they were like, I said, "You can't even name our 16th president of the United States of America."
Yeah.
I was on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. I said, "Big funny hat guy," and I literally just did this. I went like this, Andrew Jackson. They were like, "Oh yeah, that guy." I said, "No, it wasn't." I said, "It's Abraham Lincoln."
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm not sure what the school system is doing, but it does seem like they're teaching different things. They cut cursive writing completely out, bro. And I'm like, I had to learn that.
I feel like they feel like they don't want to diverse it. Like, for example, you can pull race into it, so they're like, okay, let's not teach about the Holocaust too much,
Right.
even though that was a traumatic and a pivotal point in America's history. Let's not teach about that and the millions of Jews that died. Let's not teach about that and let the younger generation know about that. Or let's not teach about Abraham Lincoln's assassination because that was a pivotal role in the Civil War. Or let's not teach about George Washington, who was our first president and got us for our independence and everything else. Oh, let's not teach about any of that.
Right.
Or for example, during the Great Depression, the only president ever to run for 4 freaking terms and die in office, being elected on his 4th term because nobody wanted change and everybody loved FDR and they didn't want any change because he was bringing them out of the Great Depression.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to talk about any of that.
Right.
Hey, I feel like they only take key points like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's teach about this.
Yeah.
And let's drag it out as much as we can so then they know what this is. I just don't get it.
Right. I absolutely agree with you, bro. You kind of just gave some history right there, bro. History teacher Cameron, let's go, baby. Educate the youth.
I could not be a history teacher.
Right.
I do not deal with sarcasm. If a little kid deals with sarcasm, you're going to see him on the 6 o'clock news. Dang like kid out by the second-story window by his ankles.
Life lessons need to be taught, bro. Life lessons need to be taught, and respect needs to be understood.
Yep. I don't deal with sarcasm too much.
Hey.
I don't like it.
Well, bro, thank you for coming on. You're my first interview on this channel, man. Yeah. I decided to start with the best. Got Cameron on here, you know what I'm saying?
The best, the one and the only.
Hey, the one and only Cameron. Do you have any social plugs you want to throw in or anything, man? Like, where can people find you, follow you?
Well, they can follow me on YouTube because I have my own, and it's at Captain Redbeard. And then I have my own like Twitter. I think my Twitter is like either the same thing as Captain Redbeard or Sir Redbeard. I try to go live all the time on Twitch, which is Captain Redbeard also. But I haven't posted on YouTube in a while because I've been super busy. I've been, taking care of my son and all that.
Absolutely.
I haven't posted other than whenever I posted last week, just a small video clip of me sniping. I haven't posted in like 2 months. But
Hey, life gets busy.
To get back into it,
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I'm just doing this off and on. I'm trying to have fun with it. It's
There
been
you go.
it's been a great interview, though, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
what a way to get started, man. Well,
Thank you for having me.
hey, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate you being here. Hey, all right, bro. Well, I'm gonna talk to you later.
All right.
All right, bye.